Hey YouTube, this is the Queen Mrs. Sterling, and welcome to my channel. Here on Kitchen Chronicles, we're gonna hit on all kind of topics. I'm gonna take you through my spiritual journey with me. You know, my crafts, my talents, things that I want to bring to the forefront in the future. And I usually don't touch on, I guess, news topics. I don't know what you want to call it. But anyway, I'm going to touch on it today about the young lady who was upset about her 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 child's father, who had just brought one child something to eat and didn't bring the other kids. How we know what that man got? Maybe he ain't had no money for everybody. Maybe you know, maybe you ain't playing right. You know, if all of y'all was hungry, you know, he bought some McDonald's. Shit, to me these days, McDonald's high, even for that little kid's meal. You could have asked him, can I get some ground beef, some spaghetti? Because we all hungry. I don't know what kind of relationship y'all got. But as adults who laid down and made a child together, you should be able to get that much, you know. But I don't know what y'all relationship is, so maybe not. I just don't see why you mad though. Why would anybody be mad? It's the way you do things. Now, had he just came over there, why you didn't have the little boy go meet him in the car? And they sit in the car and eat and bond off of a meal. The other kids didn't have to see that. My thing is people beg for way crazier shit than that, stuff than that, excuse me. People go out here and be begging for a bottle at the store. I know you can bag up on some food for your kids. I don't know what the young lady's situation is. Whatever it is, I feel for her. But in no way is that man wrong for just bringing his child something to eat. We don't know what that man had in his pockets when he was able to do, but he was able to feed his child. You should have made sure that those other dads were able to feed theirs. And if not, we have these children. They're more of ours than they are theirs. So you got to do what you got to do to get that bread to feed your kids. Period. Don't be mad at him. You got to point them fingers back at yourself, sweetie. I'm so sorry. You know, where I come from, my grandma always told me if she didn't have enough for all, she wasn't going to buy one single person nut. Meaning, if I ain't got enough to buy everybody a Christmas gift, ain't nobody going to get no Christmas gift. And that's cool. That's how it should be. But we don't know that situation. And as a man, of course, he's supposed to make sure his child eat. He did nothing wrong. What world are we in? You know, people get teed off for stupid stuff and get on the internet and expose just really how weird they are. Come on. That's not an argument to be had, in my opinion. And these are just my opinions. Everybody is entitled to their own. But this is how I feel. In no way should she be upset at him. I'm upset at her because she didn't allow that child to go off to the side and enjoy his meal with his daddy. Figure it out. Figure it out. Figure it out. A senseless conversation to be had, but yet a conversation to be had. You know? Because come on, we got to do better than that. You know, and I ain't got a dog in this fight, but these are my opinions. You should not be mad at that man for what he did. I'm sorry. I can't get with that. But once again, this is the Queen Mrs. Darylyn's opinions and only mine. I mean, Hey, I bet a lot of other people feel the same way too. I know they do. Come on. What are you mad at? What are you really upset about? Because it can't be that. Couldn't be. But common sense ain't common. Don't shoot the messenger, though. These are my opinions. I'm serious, though. That's crazy to me. You know? You couldn't hustle up no ground beef and some spaghetti up out of him and feed everybody. And him too. Thank you. I appreciate it. When you know you have kids involved, you gotta change your perspective. You gotta change your way of life. You know? You got what, 3, 4 of them? You definitely need to change your way of thinking, sister. And this is just coming from another, more mature sister. Don't have no reason to be mad. Just step your game up. That way you don't have to ask nobody. And when shit don't work out, then you only mad at yourself. You know, we know who we lay down with. What, they gonna get up a different person? After an orgasm? Yeah, okay. That's the same nigga before. Ain't nothing changed, girl. So having all these kids, that ain't a look. And if you do, make sure it's by somebody who you can count on to help you out whenever you want to jam a rut. We all get in jams and ruts. We all need somebody. You can't make it in this world without anybody. But evidently, he wasn't that somebody. He's not required to look out for all. So I commend the brother for feeding his child. Sister, I challenge you to mature a little more. Keep your business to yourself. And then you won't have to deal with all of these videos that people putting out. But this is my opinion. I am the Queen, Mrs. Sterling. That's just my little pop in, pop out moment. Y'all have a happy 4th of July, Independence Day if you celebrate it. If not, just be happy and enjoy life. I am the Queen, Mrs. Sterling.